Welcome back. It seems like everyone is on social media these days, so between that and online dating sites, have the rules for dating changed? Joining us this morning, relationship expert and author George Moufarrej to tell us more about what he sees as the new rules for dating. Good morning. Good to have you in here, George. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
So how are people meeting nowadays? It's not strictly in person. The stigma's gone to about meeting people online.
That's true. As a matter of fact, more than 1/3 of marriages in the United States in the last 10 years can be attributed to online dating.
Now,
it's very popular.
Is it simply online dating, like those websites, or can you also just meet people through your Facebook, your Twitter? Do people do that now?
Yeah, also social media is another avenue that's very popular recently.
Okay.
And the reason why it's popular is people connect with other people through mutual friends, and they get to know each other, and they like each other, and then they meet in person.
Okay, so what are your rules for successful online dating? What are the new rules?
For successful online dating, you should have a winning profile.
Okay.
But on the profile, people usually tend to reveal everything about them, including their hobbies, their income, their occupation. Mm-hmm. And then that tends to decrease the fun and excitement of the dating. Because on the first date, when they meet, they already know everything about each other. So there isn't stuff for them to find out about each other on the first couple of dates. So a person should reveal as little as possible on the profile, so that when they meet in person for the first couple of dates, they have stuff to find out about each other that makes more intimacy and more romance in the first couple of dates.
Otherwise, it gets a little awkward with lack of conversation. Okay, and then your next one, you say a recent photo should be on your profile.
Yeah.
Something from a long time ago.
Yeah, a person should put a recent photo, because if a person puts an old photo and his date meets him and he's totally different than the picture, I don't think there'll be a second date.
Exactly. You don't want to start by misleading someone. And then you have some rules for when communicating through email.
Yeah. Usually when they communicate through email before meeting each other, they should personalize the email and include compliments. Because if they're sending an email that seems generic, I don't think they're going to get a good response.
Just copy and paste to a couple different options that you find online. You don't want to do that. And then avoid the white lies.
Yeah, a large number of people tend to misrepresent stuff on their profile, either their income or their age or their hobbies. And they tend to do that because online dating seems impersonal. And they try to make themselves look better than they actually are. And that's not a good idea, because they attract a wrong number of dates, which will decrease their chances of meeting the right person for the relationship that they're looking for.
And then finally, this is what keeps, I think, a lot of people from online dating or meeting people through social media. It's the safety aspect.
Yeah, because a large number of people tend to misrepresent stuff online. People should take safety precautions. They should meet in a public place for the first couple of dates until they know each other very well, and then they could meet in private places once they're familiar with each other and comfortable with each other.
All right, well, George Moufarrej, thank you so much for being in with us this morning. We appreciate these new rules.
Thank you very much for having me on the show. I appreciate that.
We'll be right back.